the very beginning. I found my homie and my best.
Hey y'all, welcome back to our channel. This is Bronson and Jazz. We are back today with another Monday Tea Talk for y'all. Today is March 1st and we just gonna hit y'all with some, inspiration and stuff to get your month rolling right, get your week rolling right, get your day started right.
Yeah, we hope y'all, pay them bills. Make sure y'all pay them bills today. If not, you got a couple days. If not, wait till the 3rd or something. Who cares?
Cause that's what I'm gonna do when I check it. Anyways, Black History Month is over, but we still had to represent. We're coming through. My nephew designed these t-shirts. So if you are in the Grand Rapids, Michigan area, you can get them at your local Meijer in West Michigan. But yeah, it says this isn't just a month, it's every day for us, Black History. So although it's March, y'all, we still out here, making new Black history and still honoring those that came before us. So be sure to check it out if you're in the area in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Go ahead and get you a t-shirt. They soft too. Good
nice shirt.
Yeah, Bronson look good today. I don't know, we might have found his new color.
Nah, I look good in every color, but this is a good shirt too.
So what's the topic for today? What's on your mind? What's on your heart? What's on the agenda for today?
Well, today we have a special message from a good friend of mine named Marcus Braden. Marcus is an inspiring,
good friend of me too.
Yes, inspiring motivational speaker. So I just asked him, sometimes you need people around you to help you out, to motivate you, So I just asked Marcus, could he, bless us with some type of message, anything that he had on his heart, on his mind.
Yeah.
So let's hear the message from Marcus.
Hey, Bronson and Jazz. First of all, I want to say I love the channel, love you guys. Bronson asked me to, say a motivational word for this Monday. So I think if I were to say anything, one thing that's really been on my mind, I've been working on is when it comes to accomplishing something, whether that be in the gym, whether that be just completing a task, like updating your resume, whatever it is you want to accomplish, right? It's so easy to be deterred from what it is you want to do. Let's take the gym, for example. You can only think of how crowded the gym may be, how tough it is to get through that workout, how you're tired from work, and all these things they just add up, right? As reasons why we can't do something, reasons why we don't. But when you can get through that thing once and you can visualize yourself doing it, you can visualize yourself enduring the struggle, visualize yourself just accomplishing that task, it reaffirms in your mind that it's possible. And it's always possible. We know that, we understand that in order for us to be, successful, attain our goals, we have to be the best version of ourselves. But, sometimes it's, not sometimes, a lot of the time, it's easier said than done. So I guess what I challenge you to do, on this Monday and just going forward is visualize yourself for all the reasons why you can do something instead of all the reasons why you can't. See yourself there, see yourself doing it. And even if you fall short of your goals, even if you want to run 2 miles and end up going 1.5 before your gas, just, relish in the moment of feeling good that you just attempted it, right? You put your best foot forward and, you at least put forth the effort to want to, just better yourself overall. And that will always motivate you going forward, knowing that it's possible and knowing that you rose to the occasion. So happy Monday, TGIM.
All right, Marcus.
Yeah, shout out to Marcus.
The message.
Yeah, we appreciate the message, Marcus. So what did you get from that?
Man, there's a lot of key points. The main thing that he talked on about is like visualizing, and I think that's such a strength. To have the skill to be able to visualize your future, to be able to see beyond your current circumstances and where you are right now. So I just think that really hit home. I could really relate to that. It's kind of visualizing the you of next year and where you want to be, and really putting forth that action to get there.
Right.
And I think, like he said, that is what motivates you instead of thinking about the reasons that you can't. And the reasons that you shouldn't do something. You have to keep that your goal in mind. And I'm a very visual learner, visual person. So Yeah, I really like that skill. He also talked about enduring the struggle. He touched on it just a little bit.
Could have got deeper. Next time you're
Just
gonna ask
a little
you.
bit. But that hit home when I heard that.
We're gonna talk to you live so you can really elaborate next time.
Yeah, when he talked about enduring that struggle, I kind of related it also. He talked about it in the beginning, but he also towards the end, he talked about, you know, like even if you don't get through the whole run or whatever your goal was, it's just still the fact that you attempted and that you gave your best. You know, don't cheat yourself. You know, give your best and endure that struggle and embrace it. You know, embrace them heavy breathing, embrace like, you know, the tears, embrace the whole struggle. And I feel like when you embrace that and take it as your own, as part of, you know, who you are, and as part of the journey to get to where you want to go. Yeah, I think that's what helped push you forward.
Yeah.
That was good, Marcus.
Yeah, I agree. And like what you say about visualizing, yeah, especially like he brought up working out and stuff. So like me personally, I like to visualize like how I want to look. You know, when I look when I look in the mirror, I'm visualizing, like you said, like how I'm gonna look in a couple weeks, couple months if I'm consistent and if I keep doing what I gotta do, you know, then I start to see myself like that already, you know. And also, what do you say? Of course, you know, one of my favorite things from Les Brown is possible, you know.
Yes.
And not only is it possible, you know, it's necessary. You know, it's necessary for us to, you know, do those things, to go to the gym or do whatever you think your calling is, whatever you think your dream is, whatever will make you happy. You know, some of those things are necessary, you know. And, you know, like you said, like running, like sometimes, or like if you come up short, sometimes it just feels good that you even did it. Or sometimes when it comes to working out, you might not feel like it. At least for me, I might not feel like it, but I always feel better once I do it, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
and
I'm glad I worked out today.
Yeah, and again, on that, you know, giving it your best. If you know you did your best, then it's good. Like, don't cheat yourself. You know when you cut yourself short. You know when you could have tried harder. You know when you could have did a little bit more. But, you know, in any goal, just if you giving it your all and you giving it your best, then I think that's all you can do, and be happy and satisfied with that, and just continue to make your best even better, you know. Yeah. As you go forward.
And it also changes your belief system, you know, once you realize that it is possible, once you see yourself do it at least once, like he said, you know,
I was gonna say that.
Your belief system starts to change, because now you know for sure that it's possible, you know. And hopefully once you know for sure it's possible, like there is no turning back, because you gotta hold yourself accountable, you know, like there's no excuse for something once you've done it, in my opinion, you know, like you know that it's possible, you know. So you just change your belief system and really just show yourself what you can do, and you know how you feel when you do it, you know, and just changing that mindset. You know, and one other thing, it's funny, like with my mom, I would say something like, man, I don't feel like working out tomorrow or something like that, and she would say like, it's not tomorrow. So how you saying how you gonna feel tomorrow and not tomorrow?
You ain't even there yet.
Yeah, you know,
so it's like you're already cheating yourself. You know?
You know, really just, you know, give it a chance, you know, or just, you know, wait until tomorrow. So then, you know, but don't just, you know, count yourself out or doubt yourself, or you know, just quit before you even try. Yeah.
That kind of hit too when he was saying, you know, once you done it once, you know, and it's just like you can visualize yourself going through that before. Like, I've done this before, and I can't remember what we was talking about. It was a while ago, but I remember like thinking of something, and I'm like, I know I can think of it because I did it before. Like, I know I'm trying to remember something, or I'm trying to do something because I've done this before, so I know it's possible. And sometimes when we haven't done something, we don't think it's possible, you know. We don't see that it is really possible because we haven't done it yet. But a lot of times, even if it hasn't been done by anybody else, it's still possible. You just have to do it and prove it to yourself, and at least attempt it. But I think you need to have that mindset even before you do it.
Right, yeah.
Even before you do it, have like, this is possible. Like, I thought this idea of, whatever, you know, I came up with this. Like, you just have to facilitate it and make it real.
Yeah, I think it's, you know, it's definitely a mindset just to have in general, you know, just it's possible, you know, always seeing, you know, like I said, always seeing the glass half full, always seeing that, you know, I can do this, I can do this. Right. And also, you know, just like how Marcus gave us his message, you know, it's good to have people around you that, you know, that encourage you, that tell you that it's possible, that you know, that helps you get to whatever you want to do. Is, you know, it's good to have people, you know, planning that in your head. That good support system, as opposed to someone that's around you all the time telling you that it's not possible. You know, so you know, you definitely got to make sure you surround yourself by the right people. Make sure you got the right motivations, and and also just finding what, you know, finding what motivates you, or finding what you can tap into when you got doubts. You know, like Les Brown says, like, there's winners and there's losers, and there's people, and there's people who haven't found out how to win, or like don't know how to win. You know, so sometimes that's what it comes down to, just finding out how to win. You know, whether it's someone helping you, or you just tapping into yourself and just trying stuff, or trying different ways to win. You know, but sometimes I just think that's simple. You know, some people just don't know how to win, you know, or just don't know what's possible for them. You know, so it's good to have people around you and to help you, whether it's your fiance or your friends or your supporters on YouTube. We appreciate y'all watching. You know, y'all motivate us too, and y'all let us know what's possible, you know. So yeah,
definitely. And you know, I think you should also keep in mind that sometimes you can't help your surroundings. Sometimes you're gonna be around people, maybe it could be co-workers, it could be family members that you know, not gonna get away from, but they might think, you know, what you're doing and your idea and your vision and your dream is impossible. And I think I talked about this before. It's like a Jay-Z interview, and he was talking about like how his uncle told him, like, ain't no way you could sell like 1 million records, or it's like no way like that he could do that. And he knew that it wasn't his uncle being mean or not believing in him. Like, his uncle just didn't think that was possible, you know. But he didn't let that get to him. Like, he still loved his uncle. He didn't take offense to that, but he knew that those was his limitations that he was putting on him. And I think that's important to keep in mind when you tell people your dreams, or when you express your vision, and you might not get the feedback that you want, is to keep in mind it's not their vision, it's not their dream, it's yours. And you just gotta you know, stick to that no matter what anybody say or who around you. But like you said, it's also important to be active about like the people that are around you, and that you do have other sources to pull from when maybe you're not feeling like, you know, your best that day, or you know, maybe it's not all there. But having some quotes, or like a resource, or somebody to go to, or something to go to you know, keep your spirits lifted and keep you motivated for your dream. You definitely need that, you know, that faith, that belief system, you know, that good faith in yourself, or whatever your dreams, whatever you want to do in that belief system. You know, it helps you in the hard times. You know, it helps you when you start to doubt or something. You know, that faith in that belief system, or that it's possible, that's what gives you like the patience to really just withstand, you know, whatever you're going through. You know, just knowing like, this is for me, like this is what I believe, and I'm gonna just keep pursuing it. I'm gonna keep pursuing it until I see the results that I know are gonna happen. And make adjustments, you know, as you go. If you're not seeing, you know, what you envisioned, or you know, just learn from, you know, other people's success. Learn from the things you're doing right, learn from the things that you're doing wrong. But you know, keep focusing on what you're doing right. Keep your attention on the positive. Like, I worked out Monday, I could do it again Tuesday, I could do it again Wednesday. That was easy, you know. Just talk, you know, positive self-talk about, you know, who you are and your abilities and what you can do.
And it definitely builds confidence, you know. Doing those things that you were doubting, or you were on the fence about, like, once you do them, like that just builds, like Marcus said, like, motivates you for the future. Like, that's what builds the confidence, you know, just to keep going and going and going, as opposed to like you always just not doing it. I think you just, if you keep not doing it, you like hurt
that becomes a habit.
And you hurt your confidence. Now your self-esteem or about yourself isn't as high as it could be, you know, or how high as it should be.
What's the quote, like, you become good at anything you do repeatedly, or something, even if it's like bad?
Like you are what you repeatedly do.
But Bronson always say that. And it's like, even if it's something bad, if I repeatedly skip working out, you know, Monday, Tuesday, like, that becomes a habit to just skip and pass it off. Now once you do it once, you just like, you know, it could become a habit. But it's the same in reverse, you know. Once you push yourself to do it, even when you don't want to, you know, even when you're not motivated to do it, then you like, next time you feel like that, you be like, I can do it, because last time I didn't feel like doing it and I did it anyway. So now you got that mindset of, you know, pushing through being tired, being hungry, sleepy, busy, whatever, you know, your excuse may be at the time.
Yeah. And one good quote I read recently in a book, I'll tell Jasmine, is it's like, if your reason for like not doing something, like if it's not true for everyone, then it's an excuse, you know. So like Marcus said, and it's in the video, like about like you might have work or some, like all these reasons to not do something.
Yeah.
But if it's someone with those same reasons and they still do it, then it's possible, you know. So it's kind of an excuse for you to not do it, you know. So just keep that in mind when you know, create reasons to not do something, you know. It's probably someone with the same reasons or the same problems as you that will do those things still. So.
Yeah, and find somebody who is, you know, where you are, just to have that visual. Maybe you can visualize, I don't know, somebody who work hard, who you admire. Look, Oprah, Beyonce, you know, a couple of people who are, or people who are in places that you want to be, and you know, they just admire, you know, their work ethic and how much they do and how busy they are. Everybody busy, everybody got a million things to do, but you know, just taking accountability and managing your time and putting forth the effort to get stuff done is important too. And it's like he said in the video, a lot of things are easier said than done, but I think really, you know, once you start getting right, it's easier to just, you know, stay on track with making those good habits to where they just come exactly that, habits. They become habitual and you can repeatedly do them with ease. Right.
But yeah, we hope you guys like this video. You know, what I got from Marcus and from Jasmine, you know, this conversation is you know, it's possible, and you know, just keep doing those things that, you know, that are sometimes hard to do, or you know, or easy to do, like the quote, you know, the things that are easy to do are also the things that are easy not to do, you know. So just make sure you're doing those things that make you happy or give you confidence, or the things that you want to do, you know, just you know, see them through and do them, and I think you'll feel better afterwards once you did it. Or like Marcus said, even if you don't run 2 miles, maybe you run 1.5, I think you'll still feel good that you tried.
Keep in mind, like he said, visualizing yourself once you did it already. Keep that image in your mind for when it's the next time to go ahead and do it. You know, it's a new month, it's March, so you know, it's a great time to start new goals, to reset, and you know, take that action today, whether it's planning it or doing it. Take a step in the direction to where you want to be,
and keep raising the bar too, you know. Keep increasing those goals, keep increasing whatever you're doing, you know, because like whatever you did it, so it's possible to do more. So you know, keep leveling it up and keep growing, and no matter anything that you're doing.
And like he said, you know, enduring that struggle, it is beauty in the struggle. It is, you know, good to just embrace those hardships, because that's going to really what mold you to be the person who you need to be in the future, where you want to be for your goals. So, you know, just embrace those, you know, hard times, some difficult moments, and just, you know, carry that with you, make you stronger, and keep it moving.
Yeah, keep on pushing. But yeah, man, we hope you guys liked this video. If you did, you know, give us a thumbs up. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. You know, if you got any messages for us, if you want to leave us a message, a video,
if y'all want to send a video, our email is in the description box. Y'all can send us a topic, y'all can send us a video, y'all can chime in on our Tea Talk. It'll be fun to get, you know, some ideas and some responses from our viewers. So
you know, we need y'all, you know, we need some motivation from y'all also, you feel me? So, but yeah, we hope y'all like this video. We'll see y'all next week with another Tea Talk. Until then, have a good week.
Bye, y'all.
We out.
No matter what, no matter what.